Next, let's look into the data migration methodologies. Oracle Fusion supports multiple data migration approaches. This includes FBDI, ADFDI, and FBL using import management. ADFDI stands for file-based data import, and this is ideal for bulk imports. ADFDI, which is ADF Desktop Integrator, this is used for spreadsheet uploads. FBL or import management, this uses REST API-driven file import method. Our focus here is on FBDI, which is ideal when dealing with large volumes of data. Let's look at the FBDI process step by step. First, go to the docs.oracle.com and download the XSLM template for the targeted business object, let's say GL journals. Then populate the Excel sheet with the source data and generate the CSV using the built-in macro. Next, go to Fusion Tools File Import and Export section and zip these files and upload them to the UCM account. This can be done using the File Import and Export tool in Fusion applications. Next, run the load interface file for import, which is an ESS job, and follow it with the actual import program. This processes the data into the Fusion tables. Now comes the automation part. ATP can be used for staging, transformation and pre-validation of source data. And using OIC integration, which is Oracle Integration Cloud, we can orchestrate the entire FBDI process, including fetching the data from ATP, triggering file uploads, invoking ESS job via REST or SOAP API, tracking load status, and handling errors programmatically. Now, let's walk through a practical use case, migrating the GL journals from EBS to Fusion. This is a 7-step automated workflow. First, we have to start with the cleansed journal data from EBS and scope it to a single data access set and one group ID. Load this data into the ATP staging tables via a secure connection. Then generate the crosswalk report. This can be done in two methods. One is by using a SOAP API to generate BI publisher reports using report services, or we can use the scheduler service, which will create a scheduled FTP bursting. This will retrieve the GL periods and the ledger codes. Use this to populate the cross-reference tables in ATP for mapping, ledger IDs, period names, etc. Next, we come to the pre-validation section. Here we check whether the GL ledger exists and the period is open. Then we can apply the transformation logic. For example, replacing the old COA segment, COA standing for chart of accounts, with mapped ones, and formatting of the dates and the amounts correctly. Finally, use the PLSQL API Apex Web Service to programmatically invoke the Fusion SOAP Web Service called ERP Integration Service, and this submits the journal via the operation called Import Bulk Data. It will track the process ID until the completion. At the end of this flow, reconciliation reports are updated and they are shared with the stakeholders.